Here we are live from Saints camp. Bobby Hebert, the Cajun Cannon. I'm Kristian Garic. Saints wrapping up practice. Michael Thomas did not practice today. I know that created quite a buzz, but we got some clarification from Dennis Allen saying that it is a vet or a planned day off. So this was all in the plans after 4 days to go ahead and sit Mike Thomas coming off that injury. Let's get to some of the observations from practice. We finally saw the deep ball. Chris Olave hooking up with Jameis Winston, or vice versa, I should say, on a deep ball.
I asked Dennis Allen on that play because he wasn't just open. He was like wide open.
It was a bust.
And that's really the first time we're really seeing a busted coverage. But offensively, you still got to take advantage of that. Mm-hmm. So it looked like it had been a 60-yard touchdown. Jameis Winston to Chris Olave. But, one thing about Jameis, he does throw a pretty deep ball.
He sure does.
Yeah, sometimes he's not as accurate in the shorter throws, but he can throw a deep ball, which is good. You want to be able to throw the deep ball and the short ball to be accurate. But, that was a pretty play. But what was not so pretty is how they started practice. I don't know, in front of the fans, you might say, it was just the first day, and it's 7-on-7, it's not team. But to throw back-to-back pick sixes, no, it messes with you mentally. But to Jameis's credit, he bounced back. He completed a pass, taking what the defense gave him to Troutman and Chris Olave. So that's what even Dennis Allen said. He was 4 for 4 as far as the ball not hitting the ground, except 2 of those was a pick six. And that's what you have to avoid. And then, there's no quarterback controversy, but if I'm just a fan watching this, all of a sudden, Andy Dalton comes in. Then you look at his 4 reps. Okay,
there was one where he kind of rolled right, and then threw a dart across the field.
It was like, and he hit a special teams ace, Dwayne Washington in the scene for about plus 25. Then he hits Marquez Callaway, nice throw over the middle. That had been plus 20. And then P.J. Williams, who had an outstanding practice today, ball hawking, causing a fumble. And then again, he hits Kevin White over the middle, right in the hands. He dropped it. And then he had a drop at the end of practice. He better be outstanding, Kevin White, against the Texans, or he might not even make it.
Back from Houston.
August 19th or whatever,
right,
somewhere around there. But then a nice out route. I looked at Dalton to Kroll, the tight end. You see him coming up. That was a nice play.
The issue Kroll's having is getting lined up.
Yeah.
We've seen that. False start today as well.
Well, and false start and not lining right, the coach grabs you. Okay,
sit out.
Yeah, you jumped off sides. You can't have that. You got to sit out the rep, and also that means he's thinking a lot. So he can. I'd rather him have the skill set to make the plays than the actual play, because all that other stuff, when it becomes second nature, he won't have those mistakes. And so I think that's a good thing. I thought Tony Jones Jr. probably, I'd say, the best run today. He had a couple of drops yesterday, more concentration, good vision. He'd have had like a 12-yard run showing. That's the kind of Tony Jones we saw last year in training camp when they let Latavius Murray go. Like I said, P.J. Williams, I thought he had another good pass defended against Landry, very active. He caught my eye. Kamara had a nice run.
Mm-hmm.
About
legitimate, probably 15 yards.
Yeah, 15-yard run. We were standing right there, Kristian, and then Dalton hit Chris Olave over the middle. Chris Olave would have had, when all said and done, like 100 yards receiving. Mm-hmm. It'd have been that type of practice, handful of catches, 100 yards.
I haven't seen him drop one ball either. Not one.
He has not dropped the ball. Looking at Dow, we just talked to Andrew Dow. We're going to have him on the show later today. He ended up having a nice sack. And then Winston, the one time, next drill, he had gotten sacked. He's a little off target to Landry. This is one guy that we're counting on, and we Saints fans are familiar with him because he heard Drew Brees. Montavious Street. He would have sacked Dalton. He blew by the tackle. I think number 72. I'm thinking, why did they have Nick Martindale at tackle? Because he's the veteran they brought in for center. Mm-hmm. So, but the more you could do,
trying to figure out where you can
right,
fit.
Exactly. The only negative play I saw with Andy Dalton was you got to catch it. Zach Bond should have made that interception. It was a high ball, and he ended up not getting the interception, and he ended up getting a sack. So Zach Bond could have had a really good day, but it was a mixed bag since he dropped that interception.
We go over the rest in sports.
Yeah, the last one, DeMarco Jackson ended up, getting a sack. So that's a guy we all see. Andrew Dowell, DeMarco Jackson, stepping up, and as one of the players' kids are crying. I think he wants to get on the bike and exercise.
He's mad at us. So anyway,
okay.
All right, that's a wrap. Do your thing. Talk to you on Sports Talk 3 to 6 tonight.
All right, who that goes Saints.